What's up, everybody? It's Chris. It's Team Dewifed Fishing. As you can see, just gross conditions out here today. But I'm out here because this is the last time that I'm going to be out this year. It is October 25th. It's about 10:55 in the morning. It's only about 41 degrees. But looking at the 7 to 10 day forecast for here in northern Indiana, there's not going to be any days nicer that I'll be able to make it out. So wanted to come out, throw a couple, shoot one last video, and wrap up the year properly. So throwing the Megabass V9 spinnerbait, and I have no hope of catching a fish today, but I wanted to get out and give the lake one last shot, throw this bait, and wrap up the year properly. So it is absolutely freezing out here, so we'll see what we can do. I don't know how long I'll last, but I'll at least throw the reefs. The fishing here really went down the tubes because we went from a hot weather pattern to a cold weather pattern, back to a hot weather pattern, and now to this cold weather pattern. And I think it threw the fish for a loop. They didn't know whether fall was here or summer was here. And I couldn't tell you the last time I caught a fish. The fishing has just absolutely gone down the tubes. So ran into some major moss. So it's a disappointing finish to the year. You know, when my brother and I have caught some nice fish, but this is certainly not how I envisioned or wanted the year to end. But it looks like it's going to. So, like I said, get out here, throw a couple, wrap it up, and head home. So. This is not, I mean, yeah, I caught a 511, PB, but this year has not been a good year of fishing. We had an extremely late start to the season before we even had weather warm enough to fish. And then, this time last year, we were tearing them up. The fall bite was on because the weather pattern had been true and had gone from warm to chilly to cold and not gone back and forth. So the fish reacted accordingly. But this year, I'll tell you what, it's been awful. I've never had this poor of a finish to a fishing season. Now granted, this is only my second year with the channel, but I've obviously been fishing a lot longer. I've never had the fishing just basically be like a switch was flipped and to where the fishing just absolutely died like I have this year. Oh, there was a nice aggressive little hit. Man, that fish put a charge in it. It was a little too close to being ready to be pulled out of the water, but that fish hit hard. See if it just set back up and I can coax another bite out of it. Well, that may be the most action I get out here, but at least I had a bite. It's sad that our fishing has been reduced to being happy to get a bite. All right. All right, well, I'm gonna move on. There's a fish. Oh. This feels like it could be slightly decent. Oh yeah, taking line. It's definitely a good fish. Well, definitely unexpected. But you know what? We'll take it. This will be a two something. Let's go ahead and get a weight on it. Hallelujah. Scale is zeroed. 2 pounds, 13 ounces, 213. I was buzzing that. I had thrown the first cast off of it and was buzzing the second cast right across the rocks. I mean, I had to really was really cranking it hard to keep it up off the rocks. And this fish must have come up and got it or was sitting in there. So probably the last fish of the year right here. So thank you very much. See you next year, fishy. That fish fought harder than a 213. Thank goodness. A bit of redemption. Well, that makes the trip out here worth it. Last time fishing, one last fish. Cast or two across there and be done with it. Dangerously. A lot of water flowing over there. All the rain we had. All right. Last couple casts across the front of the dam here. That'd be all she wrote. Well, this hasn't been the best year of fishing. But obviously it could have been worse. I want to thank you guys for subscribing, for all the viewing you've done of the videos. I have a lot of fun with this. This is just something I do for fun. Enjoy it when my brother's out here with me. We enjoy catching fish. I hope you guys enjoy watching the videos. Maybe you learn something from the baits that we buy and throw, and take those baits to your favorite spot to fish and do well with them. If nothing else, I hope you get something out of it. This is going to be it for the year. Won't be back out March till April of next year. So I hope you and your family have a safe and happy holiday season. It's Chris, it's Team Dewifed Fishing. I'll see you guys next year.